5 districts from eastern Uganda were among the 13 worst performing out of 27 districts in Uganda where the study was carried out. Mayuge came as the worst performing in the study that aimed to assess the competence of primary school pupils in maths and literacy. The other districts in eastern Uganda which came bottom after Mayuge are Amoria, Kamoli, Budaka and Katakwi. In these districts, children at the level of primary 5 could not read and understand a story meant for primary 2. At least 34,000 pupils between the ages 6 to 16 were tested for both literacy and numeracy. Schools in the central region came off best amongst the 4 regions in the country. But the report found that competence in mathematics was still a major challenge for pupils both in private and government-aided schools. However, the Ministry of Education has strongly contested the report and questioned the sample questionnaires that were used to reach these conclusions, citing the failure to involve its officials during the research. Nevertheless, the Director of Basic Education at the Ministry of Education acknowledged the ministry as aware of the huge number of incompetent teachers in government schools.
In many districts, we are now fighting, we are doing validation. People took advantage, went and forged the papers, and they were appointed as the teachers, whereas they stopped in the P4. So when you are doing monitoring, you go to a class, the teacher, the so-called teacher cannot even make a full sentence, but is there teaching.
The Netherlands ambassador to Uganda, Gerard Verheul, who attended the release of the report and whose government funds primary education in Uganda, expressed concern at the appalling poor performance of primary school children. But he said discussions with the Education Ministry should be able to lead to an improvement in the quality of education in UP schools.
We are not here just to spend money. We are here because we want to help Uganda achieve development results. And one of those development results is in terms of education, that Uganda succeeds in educating its children. And this report is helping us to identify the issues that we need to discuss with the Ministry of Education in order to improve the education system.
The report listed high absenteeism by both teachers and pupils, the lack of school meals, and non-parent participation in school upbringing as the causes of poor performance. Isabel Nakiria, NTV Tonight.